Hello! It's this guy again, aka, Barnes, coming at you as a floating head at the top of the picture. Great. Um, Rust has wiped. The server that I play on has wiped. It wiped last night. So I'm going to do, like discussed, a little series. It is PvE, so it's less hectic, less anxiety, less stress than a normal Rust game. If you do want to know a little bit more about the server and various different bits, I did talk about that in my previous video. Link in the description below, maybe? We'll see. Yeah, so this is a server. It's freshly wiped. Everything apart from the RP points have been lost. It would probably help if I could get into the game first. There's 5 players ahead of me in the queue. Great. Cool. So, fantastic fucking start. If it's not audio, it's server queues and shit like that. So, what I'm going to do is I will pause recording. I'll be back as the game's loading in. And, yeah, we can discuss what our plan's going to be for this wipe. See you in a sec. Alright, we're back. That took about 15 minutes in total, so that's fun. It's always a bit like this. It's only a 75 pop server, but it gets, I guess, manic. You get to the end of the wipe and there's 1,000 people asleep. It's crazy. Yeah, I outlined in the last video my decisions for playing PvE. I've done, as I said, I've got close to 2,000 hours. The vast majority of that, at least 1,500 of it, are playing PvP. And I decided it was time for a bit of a change. So, yeah, I thought, something a bit more exciting but less stressful. Because, again, playing on your own, it can be a bit... things can take a long time to get started, especially if you don't have a lot of time to commit to it. Yeah, I didn't really want to join a clan or a Zerg, nothing like that. So I used to play on my own on just like solo, duo, trio servers. It was fine. It was good fun. But when you've only got like an hour, 2 hours to put into it at a time, you don't really accomplish very much. So I thought I'd have a look for some PvE servers. I found a couple of good ones. One where, there's various different bits and pieces that set them apart. I found one that had like zombies mode. It would just spawn a load of zombies here, there and everywhere. But the idea of having the raidable option, it always worked for me. And they sort of, for me, it's almost like doing an escape room, as sad as that sounds. Because especially when you come across a base that you've never come across before, it's always like, where are you gonna go? There's kills yesterday. I logged on for a little bit during Purge. I know I said I wouldn't, but I did. I just ran around the map for a little bit. So let's respawn. Let's see where we go. Yeah, so I like the idea of the PV bases. It wiped last night, so yeah, people are already raiding bases. It was only a map wipe, so blueprints haven't reset, which is good. But again, how people are raiding bases to start with already is ridiculous. Yeah, so the server comes with kits, which would make things a lot easier to get started. However, I am not, for the sake of it, I'm not going to do it. I'll try not to bore you. Thankfully, it's a 3-time server, so, collection is a lot quicker. We've spawned in here. Survey the land. Oh, there's no boss island on this one either. So yeah, ignoring what I said last time, there is no boss island on this wipe again, which is a little frustrating. Right, so where's the dome? The dome it's always a solid place to sort of hang around, and especially if it has like a bigger monument near it. So for example, the train yards here or water treatment plant, so your ideal spaces are probably going to be, you know, like there or there. They're both in the grasslands, which is great, with a mountain behind them, so you probably, you know, you tend to find a lot of sulfur spawning in the mountains. Other options: airfield, satellite dish, gas station. So along here could be quite good. It's relatively close to the town, and it's actually not that far away from where I am. Military tunnel feels a little bit far away from anything else, so I think probably here is going to be best. I did water treatment plant last wipe. You know, when we were looking at the base, it was just I was about there, so I was really close to it. So I think yeah, this wipe I'm going to go with Q17 around about there. Then I've got easy access to train yard, dome, and launch site for later on doing the key cards. So where are we going? So we're going that way. As I say, oh, there's a fresh spawn down there. Obviously, like in a normal game now, I'd be trying to attack him with a rock, or he'd be attacking me, even though I've got nothing, and that's the most pointless thing in the world. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't particularly have any sort of base designs in mind. I did see a cool little pyramid whilst running around at the end of the last one, so I thought that might be quite a good idea. Although, how the hell you'd incorporate some form of like heli tower? You know, I think one of my goals for this wipe is to take the heli. I don't really do it very often, mainly because, you know, I spend a bit too much time raiding bases and stuff like that. But I think we're going to try and do everything. I think we're going to do base raids, you know, Bradley, heli. We've got a race to get an M2, which will be interesting. As there's no boss island, the only M2s that you'll get are from hard bases. So as soon as we can, we'll get a couple of hard bases purchased. Sorry, not my mouse there. A couple of hard bases purchased, and we'll go from there. But I think the first important start is to get a base made. Actually, I know I said I wasn't going to use the kit, but there is an M9 pistol kit here, and I'm going to take my battery because you can sell that on the store for some daily RP. So we'll do that before we do anything else. Sell. Yeah, so it's worth 500 RP. You get it daily, which is nice. It helps all the fresh starts up. And the only reason I've taken that kit is just because it does come with an M92 and 200 bullets, which, considering there's a load of NPCs at monuments, it doesn't make sense for me to just, you know, leave myself this open this early. There's a guy running across over there. It's just a lot of people everywhere. Fresh wipe, you know. Everyone likes to get out and about. And it also gives me a little bit of food and some basic tools. So I've only got basic tools. I don't feel like it was too bad. I don't feel like it was cheating. There's a resource one which gets you, like, you know, starter resources. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so just gonna rock around, find a couple of rocks, and go from there. Yeah, thankfully each rock is, you know, 2,382. So it don't really take that long to sort of get a starter base going with the materials that you find. And again, because it is PvE, you don't need to worry about looting them. So take your time, get what you want, miss it off a few times. Great fun. You get a little bit of RP for doing it as well, which is nice. Cool. Right, let's head over there then. One thing I've noticed since they've done the graphical update, things are a lot more hilly. The old Rust used to have a significant amount of low-lying land, which was great because you'd always be able to find like a decent spot to build things. But I feel like they've changed it now, so there's certainly a lot more hills when you go exploring. Yeah. Smaller bases, more of them. I think it tends to be the call of the day now. But you do still tend to find a lot of flat land in lakes and stuff like that. So what I'll do is to not bore you, because I have zero skill in editing and doing transitional effects. I'm gonna spend like 10 minutes, 15 minutes gathering a bit of wood, a bit of stone, you know, doing what I need to do, and then I'll come back with you when I've got enough materials, and we'll make our way over there and start a base. Cool. Alright, I won't be long. And we're back. Right, so, just to fill you in. I did a little bit of farming. Got myself 30k stone, 45k wood. I managed to get a sleeping bag. Yay. I always forget sleeping bags at the very beginning of a wipe, and then I'll end up dying and being like, fuck. I opened one crate on the way, and I got a chainsaw, so that made gathering wood really, really easy. I've just got to the place where I wanted to. You can see the yellow marker at the top. I think it's currently actually where that raid base is, so that's irritating. I can't build there, but the land's fairly uneven, and there's not really anything flat, so I'm just going to have a look round, see if there's anywhere better in the vicinity to build. I'm thinking maybe deforest that area just over this ridge. There, ahead of me. That's probably a good shout. Deforest that, and then we can start building the Temple of Barns. My idea for the Temple of Barns is going to be a... Oh, look, there's a pig. Let's take that. There we go. Didn't realise... I didn't think I was hitting it then. Yeah, so the Temple of Barns, I'm going to do like a mini pyramid style in the middle. And then I'm going to build 4... helicopter towers around the outside, which I think will be pretty good, because one of the things that you can do, get rid of the bones. Nobody needs the bones. We have food abundant around here, so it's fine. One of the things you can do is you can buy varying different levels of heli. So you can buy the like an easy heli, a mid heli, not like a hard heli, and then a hell heli. And they obviously give you different loot, you know. They're obviously the higher tier that you buy, the harder it is to take down, the longer it'll take you. So my thinking is, if I buy a hell heli, which is what the plan would be, I'm going to need significant place to fight it, because it will just destroy the base like nobody's business. So yeah, theoretically, hell helicopter, 4 towers. If one tower gets destroyed, I've got 3 more. So that's me thinking. That's me plan. Whether I'll actually, you know, be able to do that is another thing. But I think we're in a good place. I think, you know, it seems like it's a nice area. There is that base there. That's a raid base dead ahead down there. Someone else is building there and up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the deforestation of this area behind this base, so that I'm still a decent, you know, distance between myself and the train yard. I did have a quick look in the train yard on the way past. I think there was somebody there killing NPCs, because there was someone had left their helicopter open. It's always a stupid thing to do, because you pay money for them and people can just steal them. Always lock your vehicles, kids. Yeah, it's a good little place. That's over there, you know, Dome's just over that hill. There's a road over there. Because it's mountains here, this tends to be where the sulfur rocks will spawn. So actually what I might do is I might see whether I can just build from here. Line of sight blocked. Really? Really? My line of sight is still blocked. Oh, come on, face punch, sort it out. My plan was to do a 5 by 5, I think. Right, can I place that without dropping down? No. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move. That is irritating as shit. Oh, No, it'd only be that'd be a 6x4, wouldn't it, if I did it this way? You don't want that. Right, I'll just take the hit over here then. Place that there, and then just. Oh, that's gonna be irritating. I actually think that's fucked it. Because again, you know, I can build it up to the same. Maybe not. Hold on. I do that, and then I just put my floor down. Where am I looking for? Where the roof? There it is. So the way that you get it, you know, pyramid-esque. Is it going to be a roof triangle? I tell you what, the snap to functionality in Rust still, you know, leaves something to be desired. Right, well let's do. And then I think if you put it in. Kill me now. No. Yes. There we go. Now we're cooking on gas. I feel like 5x5 is probably not going to be enough in the grand scheme of things. Come on. You big fat head out of the way. And then we do that. Right. Let's build us a TC. We will need it. So what me thinking then is building a set of walls around the inside. Even that. I think that's where I'm going to have my door. Well, I want to get my tool cupboard on the second floor, you see. So my feeling thus far, it's going to be a very small pyramid, because now that I'm doing this, the realisation that I'm going to put another level on top of this in a minute means that it's going to be fucking tiny. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm not claiming I'm some sort of deity, so a temple to myself doesn't necessarily have to be absolutely massive. Or a pyramid, whatever I'm going to call it. Line of sight blocked again! Ah. I mean, those stairs, worst place to put stairs ever. In that corner. Stability. Wondering whether this is where you'd use the roof triangles. Good. Stability in Rust is an absolute fucking nightmare, and that's gonna be a real shitter. Right, well, let's sort this shit out first. Sorry, I'm starting to get irritated now by the damn placement rules. There we go. Look at that. Right, get that there. I really feel like it is way too small. But now that I've done that, let's demolish. I need a hammer. Most things are quick craft, but hammers unfortunately are not. Thinking whether I could build anything around the outside. I mean, there's a decent surface area down here. You know, you've still got a 9x9, 9x9, a fucking 3x3 to give a 9 grid. But look at this shit up here. What a piece of trash. Right. Let's demolish that. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be roof triangles, which probably explains why it didn't want to fucking work. I'm genuinely hoping that when I put the last one on, it'll all fit together. Let's have a look. Honestly. The trials and tribulations of you know, trying to build yourself a temple. I'm wondering whether it's just not right in terms of the design, which might be the reason why. It really doesn't want to let me put that one down. What about if I put that one? If I could do that. Not enough space. Oh, I think figured it. Of course, I can't do this from the outside, so I have to do it from. Oh, I can't do it from the inside either. Fuck. You know what? Whilst I'm here, let's demolish that. Demolish that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna bitch and moan about it the entire time. I'm not even sure if, you know, I want to keep this like this, but right, if we get rid of that, let's demolish that one. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Nope, I don't know why I thought a triangle foundation would be the way forward. I think it's just a stability failure. It doesn't like me putting that onto there, and unfortunately I can't place it direct from inside. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is trash that, place that, go back outside. I still need to work out my plans for this. I think probably a door frame. The thing is, we don't want that. That just looks shit. So yeah, we might. I know what I just said. I literally just said it looks shit. But my thinking is, if I have it like that, there's at least an entranceway there. I need some stairs. Didn't realise quite. Oh, why? Just why? So yeah, if you ever want to see a man failing at playing Rust, this is a fantastic video for you. Right, my thinking then is I can jump up into it. No. Line of sight, not enough space. Fucking in front of it. Right, come on. Come on now. Come on. Is it because I've put that? It is because I put that. Okay, perfect. Look at that. Looks like shit. But I mean, you know, temples in the pyramids in Egypt weren't perfect, were they? Of course, they didn't have to deal with Rust's fucking shitty mechanics when it comes to building processes and crap like that. Oh, yeah, right, give me 2 seconds and I will be back. And we're back to our right now. Yes, so let's just see if there's any way that I can correct this up here, because I'm starting to lose my patience with it. I wonder. Inevitably, no matter what I do, placing through a wall, of course. Unless I can do some sort of jiggery pokery. It's not going to let me place that. The temple I saw the other day had it down fine. It nailed the temple, the pyramid. They nailed all the aspects of it. They got everything down. But this, for me, as it stands, effing nightmare. Absolute effing nightmare. I always think, like, you know, just make just a point, just a house top, that they can put on it. So I'm not sure where we're going to go from here, but alas, we digress. We've done the inside. So my thinking is garage door on the front, 2 shop windows. I think I can make them shop window. Metal fragments, level 1 workbench, easy enough to get. Either side of there, and then yeah, you know, it's a crouch jump to get in. I'll put a garage door here as well. I'm not going to put anything here, but I might put a few shotgun traps, just because, you know, inevitably this will get raided when the wipe starts. Or when the purge starts, even next time in the next 2 weeks. As for upstairs, don't know what I'm going to do. It looks a bit... It does look a bit naff. Like, as I say, I wanted to put my... I'd put my TC upstairs, but I can't now wall that off, because, again, any buildings that or walls that I create will stick outside of the temple. So this is what I meant when I said I think it's just purely a bit too small. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the video here for today. It's a bit of a shit one, soz. I've not really done much, and I will work on the temple, and then the next time I see you, hopefully we'll have some better results, and we can yeah, start the wipe properly. Alright, thanks for watching.